Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for opening this video presentation. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Asia Nurakil Harajabi and two others are Dandi and Yuli. In this presentation, we will discuss about should, ought to, and had better. So first, we will begin with should material. Should is an auxiliary verb. We use should mainly to give advice or make recommendations, to talk about obligation, to talk about probability and expectation. For example, you should to give advice. Misalnya ada teman kalian yang makannya sembarangan, kalian bisa menasihatinya dengan menggunakan kalimat you should eat a healthy food. For example, you should to talk about obligation. Misalnya ketika berada di dalam kelas, ada guru yang sedang menjelaskan, you should listen to the teacher. For example, you should to talk about probability and expectation. Misalnya, he should be here soon. Negative form. You should not for negative. Use the contraction shouldn't in speaking and informal writing. Salah satu contohnya, he shouldn't smoke and he should stop drinking too. Interrogative or question form. The subject and should change position to form question. Jadi, should berpindah posisi di depan dan subjek berada di setelah should. And we don't use do, does, and did ya. Example, should we speak to them in English? Jadi tidak should we speak them in English? Sampai sini paham? For the last, you should have for advice in the past and to express regret. Jadi menggunakan should have ketika melewatkan sesuatu. Salah satu contohnya yaitu I should have studied harder when I was young. I wish I had gone to college. Terima kasih, sekian materi dari saya. And next, then they explain the material ought to.
Ought to. Ought to come first in the verb phrase after the subject and before another verb. I ought to pawn my parents. It ought to be easy now. Ought to form from affirmative. Ought to come first in the verb phrase after the subject and before another verb. We ought to do more exercise. Ought to cannot be used with another modal verb. For example, medicine ought to be free. Not medicine ought to can be free or medicine can ought to be free. Negative form. The negative is formed by adding not after ought. It can be constructed to ought not to. We don't use don't, doesn't, didn't with ought to. We ought not to have ordered so much food. Not we don't ought to have ordered so much food. You ought not to have said that about his mother. Not you didn't ought to have said that about his mother. Ought to form interrogative. The subject and ought to change position to form question. We don't use do, does, did. For example, ought she to call the police? Not does she ought to call the police. Ought we to be more worried about the environment? Not do we ought to be more worried about the environment. Use ought to have ad form to talk about things that we decide or ideal in the past but which didn't happen. It can express regret. We ought to have locked the gate, then the dog will not have go out. I often think that I ought to have studied medicine, not pharmacy.
And the last material is had better. We use had better to refer to the present or the future. To talk about action we think people should do or which are desirable in a specific situation. The verb form is always had, not have. We normally shorten it to had better in informal situation. It is followed by the infinitive without to. Had better artinya lebih baik. Kita menggunakan had better untuk masa kini dan masa yang akan datang. Had better digunakan untuk nasihat-nasihat dan apabila tidak dilakukan maka akan terjadi hal buruk gitu. Had better tidak digunakan dalam past tense dan normalnya had better itu bisa disingkat jadi misalnya I'd better gitu, tidak I had better gitu. Kalau di speaking biasanya disingkat jadi I'd better. Had better juga diikuti dengan infinitive without to, jadi tanpa to. For example, it's 5 o'clock. I'd better go now before the traffic gets too bad. Not I'd better to go now. Jadi setelah had better tidak ditambahkan to. Had better is a strong expression. We use it if we think there will be negative results if someone does not do what is desired or suggested. Jadi kita menggunakan had better jika kita pikir akan ada hasil negatif jika seseorang tidak melakukan apa yang kita sarankan. For example, the democratic movement had better concentrate on the immediate issues of the economy and security. She'd better get here soon or she'll miss the opening ceremony. Untuk she'd better get here soon, jadi dia lebih baik datang lebih awal, or she'll miss the opening ceremony, atau dia akan ketinggalan acara pembukaannya. Jadi apabila dia tidak mendengarkan saran tersebut, dia akan ketinggalan acara pembukaannya. Penggunaan had better dianggap lebih sopan dalam situasi formal daripada penggunaan should. The next is the negative of had better. The negative of had better is had better not. For example, I'd better not leave my bag there, someone might steal it. Saya lebih baik tidak meninggalkan tas saya di sana. Seseorang mungkin akan mencurinya. You'd better not tell Elizabeth about the broken glass. She'll go crazy. Kamu lebih baik tidak mengatakan kepada Elizabeth tentang gelas yang pecah. Dia akan gila. Dia akan marah. The question form of had better is made by inverting the subject and had. This means the same as should, but is more formal. For example, had I better speak to John first before I send this form off? What do you think? Had we better leave a note from the delivery guy to take the parcel next door? Negative questions with had better are more common than affirmative ones. For example, hadn't we better ring the school and tell them Liam is sick? Hadn't you better switch your computer off? It might overheat if you leave it on. Well, that's our presentation. Thank you for all your attention. I hope this material can useful. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.